Hi everyone, welcome to Crochet Rocks. My name's Tracy and this is my Whip Wednesday. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and set it to all, and you never know, you might get a notification sometimes. Just being realistic, you know, you should get them in theory. So Whip Wednesday, I'll show you the box of yarn for my new project. This is as far as Whip Wednesday with the new project has got. See this darker grey? I need more. I've got this one. This is a Signet, but it's lovely and soft, so I don't mind using it. If I can get some more of this, I will. If not, I'm going to have to look for a new dark grey. But this is the yarn for that project. That's all I'm saying on the subject. And this is the yarn for another project that I've got gonna happen. This is going to be a ripple chevron rainbow blanket. So that's that one. I don't mind telling you what that is. So those are the sort of up and coming. So whips then. Remember my scarf? This is actually a knitted scarf. I made it in moss stitch, and I did this plain part. This is, I don't know where I did put the rest of the yarn to show you. I've got all the other yarn out, but not this one. But it's lovely yarn, absolutely beautiful, really lovely and soft, quite chunky. I left a lovely big long tail with this one. This was a 6, like a bulky 6, and in the UK, super chunky. So yeah, I just need to sew this edge up now, so it'll be a cowl, and then find a nice motif to go on here. I want this symbol if I can find it. If not, something else on there. So that's whip number 1. Let's just wrap that up. So yeah, I did this in moss stitch and stocking stitch, or as they call it in America, stockinette. So that was that. Lovely and soft. Can't wait to wear that. And then this is my wrap. This is half a wrap at the moment, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial for this really soon, and I'm making this with James C. Brett Northern Lights, which is in this colour, like pink. I hate colourway. I don't know why. I struggle saying that, colourway. I like to call it a colour scheme or whatever, but colourway doesn't sit right with me. Anyway, I'm making it in the pinks. So that's whip number 2, and it's a nice simple stitch. Much it's not hard in the slightest. Definitely a beginner's project. So that's that. Now I made Sophia's hat, and I've got this giant pom-pom on it, which I'm not happy with, and Charlotte said it was fine. But I can't for the life of me. I don't know. I like the colours. In my live stream last night, I did show it, and people said, why don't you trim it? And the reason being, it's kind of an ombre thing, and underneath is just white. It's only the tips that are the colours. So by trimming it, I'll just make it a white pom-pom. Plus it's a really solid, fat pom-pom. It's not, you know, it's got a hard centre. So it's sort of quite heavy. And so I'm toying with the idea of just having this pom-pom off and making one out of the yarn, which I have lots left over, and it was James C. Brett yarn again, but I can't remember what it was called. Does anyone remember what it was called? I've got loads of it. There it is. Try and get it out without... Oh no, it's not. It's King Cole. King Cole Melody DK. That's the one. But it's absolutely lovely to work with. I've got extra so I could make her a scarf to match the hat. So then I made River a Christmas hat with the Christmas yarn. So it's a bit kind of random, but it's the same. So you pull the rim down, and there it is. This is my Christmas hat, and then you can make the turn up, and there it is. I just have to make the bobble. So I don't, it's kind of, this is the yarn. It's called King Cole Glitz DK, And this is the yarn band. I've got quite a lot of it. I was going to make a tree skirt with it one year, but it's obviously green, red and white, and every strand has this lurex thread going through it. The white looks so lovely with the lurex, the way it works up. It's just gorgeous, but it's squishy soft, and you wouldn't feel like you had any like scratchy lurex on you. So I made that. I'm going to make one for Sophia too, as I said. But the pom-pom, now the pom-pom can either be like this Christmas yarn, so it would be on top like this, or I can make it red and green, and I do have white, where I think I might make it a mixture, so it'll be, that'll look better, wouldn't it? A pom-pom with white, green and red. I think that would look better than this, which would just be a bit dull. She knows now. So yeah, that's what I think I'll do. So I'm going to finish this one off with a pom-pom and sew in my ends, and then I will make one Sophia size and do the tutorial for that. But I'm going to do all sizes. So that's that one, and that's the King Cole Glitz. We're motoring through these whips. Still got this one on the go, and I should have had this finished ages ago, and I'm a bit tardy with it. And this is my stool cover for, I was renovating a stool. So this is the cover, and I absolutely love it, and I've used Ice Yarns, Universe and Rockstar. And I absolutely love the yarns. They're free dream to work with. I was going to say a freaking dream to work with, but I stopped myself mid-sentence. So, yeah, lovely. Absolutely lovely to work with. I really love it. So this is actually, you know, obviously the seat, and this goes around the edges like that. So it's kind of like a box, if you like a flimsy box. And I'm halfway through that. I was saying I'm more than half. Need to get that finished. So this is obviously a finished baby hat. I did a tutorial for this. It's ever so easy. So this one is edged in this lovely kind of cream colour fur, and I did a white one, which was white confetti yarn and edged in white fur. Which your white fur's here somewhere. Saw it yesterday. Don't know where it's gone. But I need to make the mittens to match this, and I need to sort out my minion slippers, because this one's fine, but when you start off, sometimes the starting chain can cause like this hole, so I just need to close that. I don't like it, so I need to get in there. So it's not got any yarn in it. I just need to like pull it together, and then that will be done. And I might change the buttons because I've got better buttons now. So when I made those, I didn't have any buttons, but now I've got all my stuff from Topaz, my other house, and so I can find better buttons in my stash. And this blanket has been knocking about for quite some time, and I really need to decide on what I'm going to do around the edge, because I made the whole blanket. That's the bottom, this is the top. So it's got 2 rows of alternative rainbow squares, so they're round into a square, and I did a whole row of white squares around it to finish it off, and I like that. But I do feel like I did want it just to be like a big scallopy border, but now I'm looking at it, I think I do need to straighten it, so I just need to do that. Then I have some other whips that are really long-term projects. They're not going to, I'm hoping that they don't become UFOs. And if you're new to the terminology, a whip is a work in progress, and a UFO is an unfinished object. So I don't really want them to be UFOs. I'm going to try and get them done. So also, I did start, if I can reach it, I did start a pocket shawl, and here it is. Remember this? I was looking to see if I liked the colours, but I think it's too jazzy, so I was going to use grey for this, but now I've earmarked the grey for something else. But I was using this, which is absolutely gorgeous yarn, and I might shelve this idea. I've got several pocket shawls that I want to make, but this one is called Catch a Wave, and I don't know what the colour is on this one. I'll just say purple, but it's not obviously the name of it. But look, it's beautiful. I love this stuff. Got quite a bit of this. They are 50-gram balls, but I do have a fair few of them. So oh, it smells amazing. Don't you just love the smell of yarn in the morning? Reminds me of a film. I don't think they said yarn though. No, I think it was napalm. Anyway, that's all my jobs that I have on the go. Most of my finished objects are in a bag. I'm going to take them over to Charlotte's. Would you like to see them? I'll go get them. Hang on a moment. I'm back. They're in this bag, which is a Halloween bag, and I was going to put this bag in a giveaway, and so I never got round to doing it. These are just things I've bought in there, but this is the hat that I made with the white confetti yarn with the white fur at the edge. I've got a tutorial for this and for the mittens that match it. That's what I have to do in the pink now. Make the mittens with the fur fur trim. That's the word I'm looking for, to match them. So that's one. Then the delicious donut teething thingy, which you can hang on a stroller or anything like that. I have a tutorial for this, believe it or not. I'm gonna sneeze now, excuse me. I hope it, none of normally come in threes, right? So hopefully it's just, that's the end of it. Yeah, so I have a tutorial for this as well on my channel. My only amigurumi object that's on there. And then I made these, which I do have a tutorial for these as well. These are like, got a nice bobble top. So she's got, you know, a bit of fluff where it shouldn't be. Those mittens as well. And these were the first mittens I made on my channel, and I have lots and lots of views. Got a bit of my hair in there. These are very, very, that's a bit of yarn that shouldn't be there. I knew there was fluff somewhere. Very, very popular, these. I have a tutorial for these little scratch mittens too. So we've got these lemon ones. You might find that tutorial. I'll put a link at the back or end of the video to some of these. And this was my twisted granny blanket. I won't get it out, it's really mega long, but that's lovely. It's huge. That I could use it as a cot blanket. And I'm showing you these because it's the last opportunity I'm going to have taking them today. And this is my baby bubbles or baby bobbles blanket, and it's like a rainbow, but pastel rainbow. The yarn was self striping. I didn't change the colours. And then I made it in lemon chenille. So it's just as it is. It's just a big chunky, but it feels amazingly soft. This is the Aldi yarn that I got last time, and it's the softest chenille, very, very willowy. Then I made this baby box granny in a rectangular, which is in glitz yarn. And I won't get it all out. I might do in that one actually, it's not too, but I wanted to show you the centre. So it just goes in a rectangular box granny. All of these I have tutorials for. And then, oopsie, I'm going to have a landslide of stuff now. And the last one was my baby Milo Minute, which is here. And I did this kind of, I don't know what you'd call that, edging. I do have a tutorial for the edging and a tutorial for this, which has this absolutely lovely yarn that you can't get anymore, but it's beautiful and soft. So that's all my finished objects as well that I've done recently. Well, not all of them, all of the baby ones, I'd say. There are others probably, but the rest of the stuff is just little purchases like socks and bits and bobs. So yeah, these ones though, lots of views on these. It's weird how one of your videos will suddenly like take over in it and be, there's this hair. I must have crocheted that hair in, but it's, yeah, one video will just kind of, I hate the word go viral, but you know what I mean. It just got like, whoa, hello, lots of views all of a sudden. But it's because they are so easy, and any beginner can tackle these. And so many mitten tutorials just make it in one piece. There's no seam, very, very easy and pretty. So yeah, that's all my whips and finished objects. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll have another big bag to show you shortly. Now my CROJO's returned because it left me for a little while. But thanks for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.